Hello, and today I'm going to show you how to set user accounts and privileges on MySQL Workbench using the graphical user interface of it. So I'm connected to the college's SQL server, so I'm going to be signing in as a student when I'm doing these privileges right here as I'm showing you. Alright, so once we're on the MySQL Workbench, you can either navigate to the server and click user and privileges, or on the side where navigator is you can click it as well. And this is going to bring up the user and privileges for all the users that are on the server. I'm under the student, but I'm going to create a new account to show you. So to start off, we'll make a new account called student root. Alright, and that's the login name. Then you can choose the authentication type, which you can put any type of password. We're just going to do standard. We could put the percentage or we could do a wildcard, so that's the host that we're going to connect to, either the local host, or you can put your IP address, and I'm just going to keep that the same. Under password, we'll just do I'll just write student again. Oops, sorry, they're gonna say that's weak. Alright, student 5. Good enough. Alright, and then we're gonna confirm everything. And once you have this whole page set up, you got your login name, you got your password. We can go to the account limits for the new user. Under the account limits, it gives you a chance to do the amount of queries, the amount of updates, times people can connect all per hour. So if you wanted a new user that's someone that's new to it, you could have them do only 100 queries an hour, maybe do another 100 updates, and you can run the connections and the concurrent connections too. So let's go to the administrative roles. In here you can assign the administrative roles to the account. So you can grant the right to perform all tasks, or you can grant the full rights of all databases, or the rights to manage logins. So you can pretty much choose what you want this account to be able to do. So I'm just going to click DBA, so it clicks every single thing, checks all of them off. User admin, security admin. You'll have the global privileges over here on the side. And then we're going to go to the schema privileges in here. Under the schema privileges, we can add an entry, and we can actually do all schema, so that goes to all schemas, or we can actually specify which one we want. So I know under the server we're under, we have some movie data and list data, so if I wanted this user to only be able to use the movie data, I would just click the movie data and select it. And once I have that selected, it gives me a right to choose what I want them to be able to do under the schema. So I could say, yeah, you can use the select, insert, update, you can do all this. Yeah, we can do the create, alter, index, give them all these privileges just to use for this specific schema. Granting the option, I'm pretty sure, is what gives you the ability to change other things with other users. So we'll just leave that alone. And I'm going to go to apply this, and it's going to give me an error due to the fact I'm not the root user. It's because I'm missing the grant option privilege. I did this quite a few times previously, but because I'm not on the server, it's not going to really let me do it. That's why I'm kind of just showing you how to do it yourself. And then once everything's all set and you applied it, you should have the new user underneath. And once that's done, you should be able to come back in and see the user and everything that's set up still, and be able to log in. If you wanted to actually change privileges, you can click on the user, which is student and root, and go over to where you want to do. You can revoke all the privileges that you assigned previously. You can even go to the schema, revoke all the privileges for the schema as well. And by doing so, you could change, like, say you don't want the person to be able to do something certain, you can change the privileges of the schema, click a new schema for them, revoke certain things that you don't want them to mess up in it, or depending on what you want to do. And basically that's just a quick demonstration of how you would use the users and privileges in MySQL Workbench. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.